Does an older woman feel like having sex? When people think about desire and intimacy, they often imagine it as something that belongs mostly to the young. The truth, however, is much more fascinating. Psychology and medical research both reveal that older women not only continue to feel sexual desire, but in many cases, experience intimacy more deeply than they did when they were younger. Take Maya, for example. At 58, she sometimes laughs at how society assumes women her age stop caring about romance. She remembers her 20s, anxious nights, worrying about birth control, and the constant pressure of body image. Back then, sex felt more like performance. She cared too much about what her partner thought and too little about what she actually wanted. Now things are different. With age has come freedom. She no longer worries about pregnancy. She doesn't feel the weight of outside judgment the way she once did. More importantly, she understands her own body. Psychology calls this sexual self-assurance, and studies show it grows stronger with age. This confidence allows women like Maya to explore their desires openly, without fear or shame. But biology also plays its role. Menopause does bring challenges, hormonal changes, dryness, or discomfort. Yet modern medicine and lifestyle options, healthy diets, regular exercise, safe medical aids, have allowed many women to keep intimacy fulfilling. For Maya, it wasn't about denying these changes but learning to adapt. She discovered that good communication with her partner was just as important as physical adjustments. What surprises many researchers is how much emotional intimacy fuels desire in older women. In youth, attraction is often tangled up with uncertainty, seeking approval, worrying about appearance, chasing validation. With maturity, however, women often find clarity. They prioritize genuine connection. When Maya's partner holds her with tenderness and speaks to her with respect, she feels something deeper than she ever did at 25. That emotional safety unlocks physical desire in ways that youth never managed. Psychologists describe this as a shift from performance to presence. Older women, more grounded in themselves, focus on the experience rather than on expectations. This is why surveys consistently reveal that women in their 50s, 60s, and beyond often report higher satisfaction in their sex lives than they did in their earlier decades. Maya often thinks about this contrast. In her younger years, she thought desire would fade with age. Instead, she has discovered a richer kind of intimacy, one that comes not just from physical attraction but from self-knowledge, freedom, and trust. She feels no less womanly now. In fact, she feels more. So does an older woman feel like having sex? The answer is yes, often more deeply, more confidently, and with greater satisfaction than before. Sexuality is not a clock that stops ticking after a certain age. It is a lifelong part of human behavior, evolving with psychology, biology, and experience. For women like Maya, intimacy in later years is not an ending, but a new beginning. Proof that desire is as much about the mind and heart as it is about the body.